Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Dr. Sumeet Patil, and I make videos upon English literature, wherein up till now I have made several videos, and in those several videos I have especially started from history of English literature, history of English language, thereafter what are the different genres of English literature, wherein drama, poetry, fiction, non-fiction, several things I have up till now made as well as posted on YouTube. And apart from that, I have made a series of videos wherein there are so many videos wherein Anglo-Saxon period, Anglo-Norman period, Middle English period, Age of Revival, Age of Chaucer, after that Elizabethan age, Caroline age, Jacobean age, and up till now these videos I have made, and I am going chronologically as far as I know and as far as I try to go. And now today I am going to speak about the succeeding period of Caroline age, wherein what has happened in those 11 years from 1649 to 1660, which is also called as Interregnum, Commonwealth and Puritan age, and why this period is the shortest period in the history of English literature, and the reason behind that. And apart from that, what was the political background in England and Scotland basically, and because of that only this 11 years period is based, and it is situated on, and hence it is called as Interregnum, Commonwealth and Puritan age. So let's begin. So now what has happened is in this Interregnum period, prior to Interregnum period is the Caroline age, that is 1625 to 1649, that is wherein the King Charles I is ruling, and in this period, that is 1649 to 1660, wherein Charles I is beheaded, and now what is happening is the rump parliament, they are coming to the throne, and they have made a constitution wherein they focus basically upon the common people, and those common people are going to rule England for the upcoming years. But basically the first and the foremost point which I would like to highlight is in this Interregnum period, which started with the execution of the King Charles II on 30th of January 1649, and hence the arrival of later after the Interregnum period, his son King Charles II, he comes to the throne, and when he comes to the throne, that is on 29th of May 1660, and after that it comes the Restoration era, wherein after this video I would be highlighting basically upon the Restoration age. And coming to the political background of Interregnum, Commonwealth or Puritan age, what has happened in the political situation was very unstable in these 11 years. And first and the foremost point is England was politically dominated by the wishes of the grandees. Those people were new model army. They were basically dedicated to a certain group, and hence they were told, or they were known as new model army, and they were also called as or they were civilian supporters. They were also called as the civilian supporters who came together, and they settled down in London, and then they started ruling. But later on what has happened is from 1649 to 1653 is the period when execution of powers, and who was ruling the executive powers, they were the Council of State, that is, they were a group of people wherein Council of State, these people they hold the powers of executive powers, and then comes the legislative powers, who were ruling, or who had the control of legislative powers. They were the rump parliament, and they rule up till 1653. But after 1653, what happens is there is a great, or we can say a gigantic change in the history of English literature, wherein the foremost person, or the first person, that is Oliver Cromwell, he comes to the rather than saying throne, but he becomes the Lord Protector, that is he is the whole and soul person to rule England from 1653 onwards, and then he rules roughly around 1658, and then 1657 is the period wherein he is ruling Lord Protector, and then when he dies in the succeeding year, that is 1658, his son Richard comes to the throne, or rather than throne, saying he rules. And then what happens is Richard is sidelined by the people of Scotland, or the people from who are in power from Scotland, because as you know, earlier the United Kingdom, which is located, or how United Kingdom has made, that you can see my video, Anglo-Norman period, Anglo-Saxon period, wherein I have lucidly mentioned about how England and how United Kingdom that came into being, and so on. So up till now what has happened is 1657-58, somewhere around, Richard Protector, he comes to the throne, or he starts ruling, but due to political powers which were in the side, or which were controlled by the Scotland or the Scottish king, they come with the troop of their army, and they settle down in London, and they remove Richard the Protector from the ruling party, or from the control of England, and they started ruling. And hence on 29th of May 1660 is the date, or is the period, or is the year wherein Charles II, the son of King Charles I, who was beheaded, comes to the throne, and hence the period of restoration begins. So this is it for this video, for today's video. This was a brief idea about 11 years, what has happened socially, politically, and one more important point about social setting or social background was Oliver Cromwell was he has banned the theatres in his time, that is roughly around 1649 or 1650 till 1660 he has banned, but only one thing he allowed, that is opera. So opera was allowed in the year, or we can say in the Interregnum Commonwealth or Puritan age, because we can just assume that he had some inclination towards the opera, and he has allowed people to gather in the theatres and to enjoy the opera. So this is it. This is it for the today's video, wherein I have discussed about socially, politically, the backgrounds of social and political backgrounds of the Interregnum period. Friends, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and so that you can get the upcoming videos notification as soon as I publish my video. Thank you so much.